Hello everyone, welcome back. I look crazy right now. I have no baby hairs done. I have nothing done. So we're not even gonna waste time. Let's get into it. And boom, that easy. So my eyebrows are already done off camera, thank God. So we already know what we use. I hope at this point that everyone is aware that I use Elmer's glue. But if not, I use Elmer's glue for my brows. And then for concealer, I use L'Oreal Infallible Concealer for priming my lids because I didn't bring my primer on vacation with me. So today's going to be soft glam. I'm going to use the Active and Attractive palette from Loca's Boutique. I'm not doing any colors today, so we're going to just keep it neutral and go ahead and create our dome shape with our brown, our darkest color that we're using today. And then once we add the color all over the lid in that shape we want, then we can go ahead and start buffing out. But until then, you want to just keep reapplying the pigment until it's evenly, you know, dispersed across your eyelid, because once you start buffing out, it will take some of the product away. I went directly after and just started blending directly on top, but slightly over where I was, just to give it that little blended out effect. And then after I'm done with this shade that I'm working with, I'll go in with one more lighter shade just to mute that concealer underneath my eyebrows, because I don't like the brightness under my brows. That's just my preference. I don't know why, but I'll go ahead with a fluffy brush and just grab that yellow tone that was in that palette and just kind of mute it down. And you'll notice that once you start like muting it a little bit, it will all start blending together rather than being three different shades. It's just gonna be a smooth, nice blend. And then similar to last week's video, we're going to go ahead, or the week before last week's video, I believe, we're going to go ahead and just do a soft cut crease. So we don't need a flat brush for this. We can use a fluffier one like the one I'm using just to create that shape pretty much. And then you can go ahead and set it right away. Today I'm actually setting this lid with a shimmery color. We can't really see it too much in the camera for right now, but you will see it towards the end. You can kind of see it on my other eye. It's a little, just a light shimmer from that palette. Not the glitter, of course, because we're doing some soft glam today, guys. I know I always say it's soft glam, but it never ends up being soft glam. But today, I am actually going to stick to my word and do a soft glam look because you guys ask, so you shall receive. So we're going in with that shimmer from that palette, and as you can see when I apply, it just stays on perfectly. I did do my cut crease a little bit above my line, where my eyes actually creased, because when I blink or look up or look around, I don't want the shimmer to transfer onto my brown that I have applied. So that's one way to avoid that from happening if that's something that you don't like, which I personally don't really care for that. I would prefer that the shimmer just stays on the location that I apply it, but sometimes eyeshadow is complicated. Now I'm gonna go in with my NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade brown. Um, don't mind how dirty my eyeliner looks right now, guys. Don't judge me. I have been keeping all my makeup in a traveling bag, so literally my eyelash glue spilled and for some reason exploded, and it got all over my stuff as well as my eyeshadow. As well as my foundation. One of my foundations literally exploded in my bag where I'm keeping all my makeup right now, and it got all over all my stuff. So if my makeup looks dirty right now, mind your business, okay? So after my liner, I'm going to go ahead and go on top of it with that brown we used in the beginning. I'm pretty much just setting it, but I also want to smoke it out like the one on the left, or technically the right. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it, and then I'll keep dipping and just apply the eyeshadow above it, and it won't be as pigmented as the area where I applied eyeliner. That's a little trick. And then we're going straight in with our face. Cover FX Gripping Primer, the usual. And Maybelline Superstay Foundation, also the usual at this point. And I wanted to show the place where I have most problematic skin, just to show you that one little quick run around is good enough to get some coverage on your face, and you don't have to worry about reapplying. It is a full coverage foundation, in my opinion. Keep in mind, full coverage does not mean that it will hide your texture of your acne. That's one thing that I've learned to be patient with, because it is texture. It is what it is. It's pimples. Who cares? Let me not cuss, but who cares? It's pimples. Now for my contour, I'm going to go ahead with my Bare Minerals Stick Foundation in the shade Sienna. I'm going to go ahead and just apply it on my cheekbones and a little bit on my nose. I already blended out my nose. I just wanted to bring color to the center of my face again, because the brighter it is, the wider my nose looks. My nose is pretty wide as is, in my opinion. That's my Hawaiian side for sure. But yeah, so I blend it out and then I go straight in with my concealer afterwards. This is the 16-hour Camo Concealer from e.l.f. I literally been using this concealer since it dropped. So if you wanted an opinion on the prestigious makeup and the high-end considered makeup, I am not the girl to ask, because I don't know. I've never felt the need to break my bank to get some new brand stuff. That's never been what I'm about currently. Maybe one day when I got the money for it, but no, I don't feel the need to do it now. So I work well with NYX. I work well with e.l.f. I work well with anything that, I can get my hands on, because it's really not the product that matters. It's the way you're using the product. And that sounds crazy, and a lot of you won't even believe me, but there are techniques to everything. Before, when I started makeup, I didn't have all the tools and stuff I used. I was using like one brush and achieving what I needed to. There's a will, there's a way, I swear. So be patient, try things out, test out little tips and hacks you see. But if they don't work for you, don't say that you suck at makeup. Don't say that you don't know what you're doing, because at the end of the day, some of the tips don't even work for me. Those are all biased. So just try out different things. If you're getting into makeup, if you're starting, just be patient with yourself. Let yourself grow. Have a bad eyebrow phase, have a bad contour phase, and grow from it, because we all do. Like, we all have had bad phases, except for the teenagers now. I don't know what's in the water, but I don't think any of them have ugly phases like we used to, because my eyebrow phase, that Anastasia dip brow phase, was horrid. That was horrendous. I'm sorry. And now for my powder contour and for blush, I'm going in with the shade Get High and Pink OG for my blush later on in the video for future reference. But I'm going in with an M510 brush from Morphe. I used a small brush to contour in places, because you really only want depth in certain spots. You don't want it everywhere. That defeats the whole purpose of the depth. And again, I'm not bronzing my face right now. I am contouring my face. So if I wanted a bronzer, I would blend upward and just bring it up and work with it as I go. But that's not what I'm looking for. So this is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to contour my nose before anything, before blush, before blending out anything, because I want it to set as long as possible. Originally, I used to do this before I even did my powder contour. I just have been forgetting so much lately. I don't know what's up with me, but my routine's been just everywhere. But it works. So I go ahead and highlight the tip and the bridge, and then I just go straight in with the contour shades, do the tip of my nose, the sides of my nose, on top of my nose, and then once I'm done doing that and I'm satisfied with the amount of contour, I go in one more time using the lighter shade just to accentuate like the brightness and highlight those points again, so the tip and the bridge. And then if you want to, you can bake the sides of your nose. Obviously, that is pure choice. But I've been doing it ever since I tried it. So if you're interested in trying it, just try it out. It just gives you that extra, snatched level, I guess. Just try it. Just try it. Don't just try it. I'm gonna stop talking now. Like I mentioned earlier, this is the Roll Up and Glow Up palette from Pink Leaf Cosmetics, and this is the shade Pink OG for blush. And I've been loving this palette. My face has been snatched because of this palette. Not to mention the company is amazing, so it's definitely worth your money if you are interested in buying a new contour palette that has blush and highlight as well. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen that, like, people are adding blush to their foreheads and stuff like that, but I've been doing that for a minute now, and people are barely starting to catch on. So you guys better join the wave while you can, because new trends come and go. And yeah, so anyway, And then I'm going to go ahead and blend out all of that powder that I had on my face. The loose powder got to go. So I'm not going directly under my eyes because we don't do that on this channel. We use a sponge to pat it in and then spray our face. But as far as the nose, the forehead, the chin, the cheeks, we do that. Now for highlight, this is the Pretty Vulgar highlight in the shade Shimmering Swan. This is one of my favorite highlights that I found recently. If you watch my TJ Maxx video that is also on my channel, it's a full face using TJ Maxx makeup. You will see this bad boy on there because I got it from TJ Maxx. And honestly, if I ever see another one there, I'm snatching it up pretty quick because I found this in like a Ipsy box a long time ago and I've just fell in love. So yeah, that's where I'm at. This is Pink Leaf Cosmetics lashes in the style LSD. These are one of my favorite lashes that they even have. They're the closest thing to like getting little mini eyelash extensions and that look that you see girls with the short and volume lash, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. Also, don't do what I'm doing right here. I'm literally getting it all in my eyelashes. It's because my glue is running out. Therefore, it is not as liquidy or whatever you want to call it as before. So therefore, it got all in my lashes. But I can get it out. No worries. But I know you guys are not going to like that at all if you get it in your lashes. But now, as you can see, once I stick it on, it's there. It's not moving. And it's super simple. So if you're ever interested in trying out lashes, this is a good method to try. This is one of the reasons why I love these lashes because when you apply them, as you can see when I'm looking down, there's a lot of lash on that band. So they're very voluminous, but they don't block your eyeshadow because they're not super, super long. They just bring volume and complete your look, you know? So that is, yes, just yes, they're giving what they're supposed to give. Then I did quickly apply some white to my waterline. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. And then for our lip combo, it's going to be the same thing as every week almost. Nude Truffle and Bosom Friend from MAC Cosmetics. Now, I hope this is soft enough glam for you guys because a lot of you guys are like, yeah, that's cute, but can you make it more wearable? And it's like, I'm clearly wearing it, so I don't really know what wearable means. Do you guys mean like more neutral colors, no eyeshadow? I don't know, but let me know what you guys want to see on my page down below, and I will make sure to get to that for you. And if you like my page and my channel, make sure you guys subscribe and follow my social medias linked at the end. And until next week, I will see you guys soon. Bye.